56 seconds left in the first half. Kept alive. Duren. And Duren slams it in.
And how about the offensive rebound with a little extra punch on the putback?
You're right, Greg. As they look to trim the deficit, could we see them send a few more bodies to the boards from here on out? Maybe, just maybe, on the basket by Jones.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Duren down low. He's guarded by Collins, and the basket is good. 6 points here for Jalen Duren.
Well, that right there is Duren's workshop. When he's that close to the bucket, he is awfully difficult to handle.
Harden, rebound, Detroit. Duren's got his 5th rebound in this one. Levert kicks to Jenkins. Duren sets the screen for Jenkins. Stolen by Collins. And so it's Los Angeles with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. And they've created a bunch of turnovers with it. Allie, thank you for that interview. And now we're at halftime. And we'll be back to bring you more basketball after this.
Hello and welcome. Before we take a look at the action from the first half, a brief overview of some
And you know, for that matchup against the Lakers, they have to be feeling pretty confident. Good teams win the games they're supposed to. We'll find.
And guys, time now to talk about Kawhi Leonard. How incredible did he look in that first half?
Kawhi.
Thanks for spending half.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Kawhi Leonard really has his fingerprints all over this one.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
And that will be the biggest adjustment. They have to force the ball out of his hands, but that's a difficult challenge.
Tipping off the second half, here's J.B. Bickerstaff's 5. The forwards are Thompson and Harris. Duncan Robinson out there with Cunningham. And it's Duren in at the 5, home in the paint.
Well, this team is at their best when Cunningham has the ball. They want him to dictate their offense.
A 3 from Leonard. It's Cunningham with the rebound. Pistons trail by 11. Harris finds Thompson. Harris inside, working on Collins. Harris's shot is good.
And it does a world of good for them to have Harris getting busy inside. Gives them that inside-out edge they're looking for.
He created the opening. He got the angle. Unfortunately, that miss is just on him.
And it's off from 3-point range. Clippers leading by 9. Harden kicks to Collins. Clippers moving the ball around. Harden, no good.
Yeah, just 25% to start this half. They're going to have to start getting higher percentage shots.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm. The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
There's the lob to Duren. Robinson dishes to Thompson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Pistons need to get off a shot here. The 19-foot shot. The Clippers grab the miss. You know, Greg, after struggling with injuries to start his NBA career, Cade Cunningham is figuring it out.
And the former #1 overall pick in 21. Last season, his first All-Star appearance, and he's only getting started.
Duren with the screen on Leonard. Thompson finds Duren. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Well, with that size and athletic ability, Duren is a terrific alley-oop threat.
And Tyronn Lue wants a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them. Jenkins is checked in for Cade Cunningham.
Number 24.
Now we get a chance to check out the standings out east already. We are in December. We take a look at the Pistons. And not a surprise, really, to see them sitting there, that #1 spot in the conference. The excellent brand of basketball they've been putting on display lately has been terrific.
And right now for the Pistons, they've got their sights set pretty darn high right now. After what they've done this season, their goal is nothing short of a title.
Well, no one has been surprised by their dominance. Now they will try to take this momentum into the postseason.
Harris, no good. Los Angeles leading by 9. Done with it. He's picked up by Jenkins. And there's the call on Tobias Harris. That'll be his second foul of the game. And just the way pilots use VR to train, now NBA officials can do the same.
Yeah, it's all about reps, right? Getting them with a headset in a lower stress setting helps prepare them to make the right call when the lights are brightest.
Lopez, a screen on Robinson. Done. Duren pulls it in. Duren's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Leonard against Thompson. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen. And a look at the block shot number over the last few seasons for Brook Lopez.
I'm not surprised that his block averages have fallen off the past few seasons. He's at that point of his career where it's tough to meet the physical demands of this game.
Here's what the Clippers are going with right now. Nicholas Batum, he's checked in for Leonard. Bogdan Bogdanović comes in for Chris Dunn. And Sanders subbed in for James Harden. Batum with the steal. A 3 from Bogdanović. Detroit with the rebound. 41 seconds left in the third. Harris against Batum. Harris passes to Robinson. For 3. Harris misses.
Really tough quarter for him shooting the basketball.
Sanders with the ball. He's picked up by Jenkins. Outside for Batum. Lopez right side. Pass to Jones. Outside Bogdanović. Offline from the top of the key. And so it's Los Angeles holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
It's just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Well, the vision, the placement of the pass, and then the timing. You just can't do it any better.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Leonard and Jones slot in at the small and power forward. Sanders is out there with Bogdanović, and it's Lopez in at the center locking down the middle. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers.
And thus far, they've managed to overcome an off game from him offensively.
Ivy kicks to Cunningham. Launches it. Another 3 for Detroit.
Boy, they've been terrific from beyond here in the second.
Los Angeles leading by 5. And here's Bogdanović for 3. A shot off that time.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
And he doesn't have to do it alone. He's got 4 teammates on the floor.
Here's Holland, and it's sent back by Lopez.
And we have seen Lopez really improve his shot blocking, adept at using that length to alter shots.
Banked in off the glass. And the Clippers lead by 7.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
Pass to LeVert. Shoots the 3. Good, and the assist goes to Cunningham. LeVert's got his first 3 points of the game.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
And the timeout called here by Tyronn Lue. He knows every possession is critical now. Big group substitution here for the Clippers. Zubac is checked in for Lopez. John Collins comes in for Derek Jones. Donnie's checked in for Bogdan Bogdanović. And it's James Harden in for Sanders. And a different look here for the Pistons. Duren, he's checked in for Stewart. Tobias Harris comes in for Holland. Ausar Thompson, he's checked in for Caris LeVert. And it's Duncan Robinson in for Ivy. Harden fires. Outside Leonard. misses the three.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Duren with the screen on Harden. Now Duren. Pocket pass to the paint, and he punches it home.
There is zero fear in Duren. That is a huge bucket for his team.
Yeah, count it.
Man, that's about the worst defense I can imagine a team playing coming down the stretch.
Well, I'm surprised because he's a guy you have to key on for something like that. You can't let him get one that easy.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor, not even close to being a legal screen.
Well, my feeling is you just want to make sure it's called consistently both ways.
Here's Leonard. Harden looking it over. Robinson against Dunn. Zubac with the screen for Dunn. Duren pulls it down.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Well, that's not a horrible shot for him to take, but you could still probably find a higher percentage shot.
Cunningham. And there's the dunk.
Well, Tobias Harris has been in this league a long time, so he is comfortable taking important shots.
Leonard against Thompson. Leonard inside. Nice use of the glass on the finish.
Showing no hesitation and in a huge moment. Kawhi wants the ball when they need a bucket.
Cunningham against Harden. Here's Duren. Working off the pick, he throws it down.
That is world class.
What a huge shot at this point in the game.
He knocks down the clutch free throw.
And you just knew he wasn't going to miss that one. Not with so much riding on it.
And Tyronn Lue calls timeout. And he knows there's no room for mistakes and wants everyone on the same page. And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Guys, over the last break, I listened to Tyronn Lue address the team. He told them, this is the passion I want us to play with every night. Now my question is, how are we going to finish? Are we going to be passive, or are we going to take what's ours? Guys, back to you.
We appreciate it, Allie. Thank you.
That championship mentality of Leonard. This is why they go to him in the clutch.
Rebounded by Zubac, and the foul called on Cade Cunningham. That's foul number 2 for him.
And you know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game. And he has to take that long, slow walk back to the bench here. He'll watch the rest of this one from the sideline.
He hits the first one, and that will put them up by 2. And so he drops them both. It's a 3-point game.
And does the pressure affect you? Nope, not that time. Not for players who practice these moments. Well executed.
Now Robinson unloads. Jumper is off. And he commits the intentional foul. He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. And the second of 2 is good. That gives them a 4-point cushion. Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over. Guys, your thoughts?
Well, this game is over. It's out of reach, guys. They didn't even need that timeout. I guess they're not ready to quit just yet, but there's no way they can score 4 points in less than a half second.
So it's the Clippers taking the win in a close one. Probably a little closer than they would have liked it, but a win nonetheless.
Yeah, but I really got a sense that...
James, when a game gets...
And as always, Allie, thank you so much. And that about wraps it up. Alongside Tim Legler, Greg Anthony, and our reporter, Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching, folks. So long.